Hello, VTube tutorials. My name is Manna, and I am going to show you how to become a VTuber yourself. Whether it's to make videos, live stream, or just for fun, you're only going to need a few key things. So, how I'm going to be showing you how to do this is on a desktop computer with the use of a webcam. You will need a webcam for this. Now you can also do VTubing on other devices, like a phone, tablet, etc. But I'm going to be showing you how to do this on a Windows computer. So let's get into it. Okay, first things first. You're going to want to have an application called Vtube Studio on your computer or on your cell phone or tablet, as there are also mobile versions of this app, but I am using it from a website called Steam. I'm not sure if you can get it anywhere else, so you will need both Steam and to download Vtube Studio off of Steam in order for my tutorial to work. And once you have that downloaded, it's going to look a little something like this. And here we are. This is a default free to use VTuber model that comes with the program, as well as a free background that you are completely able to use if you'd like. But I'm going to also show you how I have my own model, as well as where to get more personalized, customized models if you know the free ones aren't doing it for you. For what you want to do. Now for fun, I would say that the free models are definitely, available and very, very well done compared to a few others that I've seen. But again, if you want that extra customization and personalization, I will show you how to do so. One website I cannot recommend enough to getting your own VTuber model would have to be Etsy, Etsy.com. It has a lot of different items like handmade, handcrafted items, but it also has digital goods, which includes free, ready-to-use, or paid ready-to-use VTuber models. Now, a lot of these are very, very well done, amazing, beautiful art, and some also offer you to give them an idea and they will make a VTuber model for you based off of that idea and make it fully customizable. There are some absolutely amazing ones here, and each model can even come with customization options, like you see this one here with different hair and different colors. So always keep that in mind that if you do buy a VTuber model, even if it's not fully customized, there are still ways to change it in the Vtube Studio application to get it to what you want it to look like, or if the artist has made different types of, let's say, hairs like on this model, you will be able to swap through them. So this is an amazing option for somebody that might not want to fully purchase or even create their own VTuber model like I did. Fiverr.com is also an amazing resource if you want a fully customized model with both art and animation. There are some very, very good deals on this website for making custom VTuber models, where you will pretty much tell them your idea on what you wish for it to look like, and an artist can completely draw up your model and even animate it to have facial tracking. But for me, I actually fully drew my own VTuber model and had a friend animate her and set her up for facial tracking. Now, on the topic of facial tracking, one crucial step to VTubing is a webcam. You will need a webcam in order for this application to work and in order to do VTubing. Now, if you're using it on a phone or a tablet, obviously you will have a camera with that most likely, and you won't need the use of a webcam if you're doing so on a different mobile device. But for on the computer, in order to access your webcam settings, you're going to want to double click on the screen, anywhere on the screen inside of the Vtube Studio app. Click on the settings right here, navigate your way up to this little camera icon in the top. And here you are, you have your camera, and there I am. I have my facial tracking on, and you could see, you know, as I move for my webcam, my mouth also moves. So in order for you to set up your webcam, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that if you're setting it up for the very first time, just so you know how to do so. So turning my camera off, my VTuber model has a little sleep animation. She's just gonna fall asleep real quick. And coming up here, you can see how you can choose your camera. These two are, you know, with my recording software is OBS and NVIDIA is my graphics card. Those two are not actual cameras, so I will be using my USB video device. Yours might say the name of your webcam, or it might also say USB video device, either or. You can choose the resolution. I recommend maybe starting out at 1280 by 720, but you can go as low as 640 times 360, which is a very, very small resolution, which means your camera will not pick you up as much, but it will use up less resources on your computer, especially if you are doing something like streaming or video recording like I am. I don't recommend you do the full resolution of 1920 by 1080, and this is because it can cause your computer to be slower while recording. I like to set mine at 1280 by 720 because that is what my computer can handle the best, and it will give me good facial tracking. The lower the resolution, the more spotty your facial tracking can be. The higher, the better. And I will go with a preset of 60 frames per second. Now, the frames don't fully matter too much. It's based off of your camera, and your camera will usually only have a set amount of frames that it can record at. MJPEG, you know, all of this goes into your computer specifications, but you don't have to be a computer geek, you know, to figure all of this out. You can just go ahead and click on the recommended. And for me personally, I use NVIDIA Broadcast for my tracking quality, but there are other tracking quality options that you can use. If you're just using a normal old webcam, you are going to have levels 0 through 5. And because I have a beefier graphics card, I am going to be using ray tracing because that is what my model has been animated to work the best with. If I were to choose any of these other options, her facial tracking would look quite wonky. And I could show you, just for example purposes, how wonky her face tracking is. And I'll go ahead and even calibrate it so that you could see, you know, my face tracking really works with the specific tracking quality that I choose. Now, for your purposes, for specifically your model, because it will not be custom made like mine, most likely levels 0 through 5 are going to work the best for you. But in my case, it does not, and I will be using the RTX on option. And next you have the tracking type, which I don't have any models that use hand tracking, so I'm only going to be using facial tracking, which is really all you need. And then you can go ahead and set your webcam FPS limit. I usually set mine at 20 to 25 because that's how much my webcam can actually handle. And you can also choose to auto start your webcam with Vtube Studio. So you can go ahead and turn your camera on. And as you can see, there she is. She is fully animated, she's working, and she will be moving according to my face almost in real time, which is perfect. And of course, you can always calibrate as well. And there you go. That's the basics on how to become a VTuber. I hope you found this tutorial super helpful, and if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comments below. I really appreciate you sticking around to the end, and I hope that you are able to become a VTuber much more easily now. Thank you for watching! Bye-bye!